have some very interesting visuals to show my viewers, since you have also touched upon how the situation is pretty much similar to what has happened in Sri Lanka and Bangladesh also. We are flashing the visuals of Sri Lanka back from 2022. Then comes Bangladesh from last year, what happened there. And now we are looking at the visuals coming in from the lanes of Nepal in year 2025. Professor, coming back to you, we have already shown these very interesting visuals, and you know how parallelly these three situations are running to each other. You have also highlighted the fact that the unrest is very much similar to what had happened in Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, of course. And will Nepal will see the future as both of those nations? But speaking of Nepal's strategic positioning and influence of India and China over there, I want to understand from you how the government will respond to the domestic dissent happening at this large scale at the moment, and what does it mean for India also?
Let me tackle both of your questions. The first is comparisons with what we saw in Sri Lanka and we saw more recently in Bangladesh. Apparently, at first look, yes, there are similarities. There is a leaderless, popular upsurge of young people being very upset, taking on to streets and sustaining that violence. It's not just a few hours or few days, but there are also, remember, important differences. Sri Lanka had a whole history of societal divide and civil war for several decades that preceded it. That's not the case in case of Nepal. In case of Bangladesh, then of course there was also clearly certain amount of reticent or role of army as to how the prime minister was made to exit and her security could not be guaranteed. And both these sometimes also are understood in terms of external players trying to do regime change.